Night, windless, breathless. A lone fire ember drifts upward into a starless sky. Below it, a wall of grass suddenly drops, crushed under something enormous. Two glowing eyes emerge from the darkness. A giant shadow moves between the tall grass. Silent, heavy, patient. Then, a thunderous, bone-shaking howl explodes across the plain, not from one beast, but from 1,000. The ground trembles. Dust lifts, birds explode upward into the black sky. Trees shudder, and Karin's tribe, hidden in the grass, freezes as a giant hyena titan steps into the moonlight, its massive silhouette blotting out the stars. Before language shaped thought, before gods chose sides, before fear had a name, humanity survived with only instinct, fire, and each other. 1.8 million years ago, the world was not ruled by people, but by beasts older, larger, hungrier. This was the age of Homo erectus. Short, powerful, expressive beings with fire in their eyes. Moving silently across a dangerous world, Karin led them. The first Fire King, marked by something ancient. A spiral ember beneath the skin, glowing faintly when danger approached. Torak walked at his side. The stone guardian, broad-shouldered, scarred, always watching the horizon. Behind them followed a small tribe. 5 adult Homo erectus, their steps synchronized by instinct, their survival bound by unity. Drought had burned the plains dry for weeks. Waterholes vanished. Carcass scavengers vanished. Even vultures vanished. But the plain did not empty completely. Something else claimed it. Something that hunted the silence. Tonight, Karin's tribe would cross into the territory of the Titan Howlers. The day had died quietly. The sun melted in red haze. Grass shimmered gold to black. Warm air shifted to a cold breath that carried dust like ash. Karin lifted his hand. The tribe froze. A faint tremor pulsed through the earth. So light, it could have been wind. But the air was still. Karin crouched, pressed his fingers onto the cracked soil. Torak leaned forward, reading Karin's tension through the shiver of his shoulder. The tribe waited, listening, feeling. Another tremor. This one lasted longer. Torak's nostrils flared. His grip tightened on his stone axe. Karin looked north. The horizon was too quiet. The Titan Howlers were awake. The tribe moved again, faster, tighter, closer. Their steps low, arms ready. They followed a path of scattered acacia trees, seeking high ground before nightfall. But night always moved faster. The sun disappeared. The temperature dropped. The plain belonged to the predators now. A soft crack behind them. A single blade of grass bending. Torak spun. Karin raised his palm. Hold a shape crouched low in the grass behind them. Small, silent. Its outline matched no known prey. A second shape appeared beside it. A third. Their movement was wrong. Too fluid, too coordinated. Karin inhaled sharply. These were not small hyenas. These were scouts. Juvenile Titan Howlers, sent to track movement before the pack engaged 3 young beasts. 6 glowing eyes, their bodies low, shoulders rolling like waves beneath the fur, breath slow and controlled, not attacking. Studying Karan took a step backward. Slow, steady. Torak mirrored him. The tribe tightened formation, backs inward, faces outward. The silent defensive crescent. The scouts blinked. One tilted its head. Another slid sideways in the grass. And then, without a sound, all 3 disappeared, gone. Absorbed by the darkness, the plain fell silent again. Karan understood the message. You have been seen, and you are being herded. They moved fast now, breaths controlled, steps calculated. Karan kept the tribe low along a ridge of broken rock, the only terrain Titan Howlers avoided. Their paws hated sharp stone, but the ridge was short. Beyond it lay open grassland stretching into darkness. The only path to the water they desperately needed. Karan looked at Torak. Torak's jaw tightened. They had no choice. Night fell fully. The moon rose. Thin, sharp, silver. Karan stepped into the open plain. Grass whispered around his legs. The tribe followed, close and silent. A cold breeze brushed their skin. With it came a low, distant vibration, like drums deep underground. Not thunder, howlers, calling their pack. Karan's chest mark glowed faintly beneath his skin. A warning, a pulse from the fire god. Ahead, the plain turned to moving shadow. The night was no longer empty. A shape exploded from the darkness, fast, silent. Torak raised his axe. The shadow shot past him, not attacking, circling, then another, then another. Within seconds, 10 shadows circled the tribe, moving too quickly to fully see. Glimpses of fur, thunderous limbs, glowing eyes, huge jaws opening and closing silently. These were not normal hyenas. These were the Titan breed. Giants born to rule the night. Their leader was somewhere close, waiting. Circle tighter, tighter. Karan signaled with a sharp jerk of his chin. The tribe dropped into crouch. Spears angled outward. Torak moved to Karan's right, shoulder touching shoulder. Their breaths synced. The circle of shadows moved closer. One hyena titan stepped into the moonlight. Massive shoulders arched back, jaws built to crush bone in silence, its eyes locked with Karan's. And then, a deeper shadow rose behind it. Something enormous, something older. The earth trembled. The alpha stepped forward. It was twice the size of the others, its fur black with silver scars, its face broad, ancient, terrifying, its eyes luminous gold, glowing like embers beneath the moon. It moved with a confident, heavy grace. A beast that feared nothing, not even fire. The alpha stopped feet away from Karan. It tilted its massive head, not attacking, not retreating, judging. Karan stood tall, Torak beside him. For a moment, the wind died. The world waited. The alpha exhaled through its nose. A warm, heavy rumble, Karan raised his spear, not as a threat, but as a boundary. The alpha's ear twitched. Then, a sound like cracking bone thundered across the plain. The pack roared. All at once, the tribe braced. Night exploded. The pack charged. Dozens of giant hyenas rushing the tribe from every direction. The tribe reacted instantly, falling into the practiced circle, backs inward, weapons outward, breathing synchronized. Karen moved like a spark, pivoting, blocking, stepping aside before a titan could collide. No blood, no strikes, only redirection, dodging, survival instinct. Torak slammed his axe into the ground, dust erupting upward. Blinding the nearest beasts, two titans leaped. Karen ducked. Their bodies crashed together above him, tumbling into grass. Three more circled the left flank. Tribe members used fire sticks to make sudden bursts of crackling light. The beasts hesitated, confused by the shifting shadows. The alpha watched calmly, testing the tribe's strength. And then, a red pulse lit the sky. Aryan's presence. The fire god's glow shimmered across Karen's skin. Heat rippled through the grass. The pack froze. The alpha lifted its head. Stopped breathing. Aryan was not visible, only felt. A pressure, a presence, a subtle growing red light. The beasts stepped back, not afraid, respecting something ancient. The alpha lowered its head. Its massive shoulders relaxed. The pack retreated into the darkness. Silent, disciplined, precise. Within moments, the plain was empty again. Karen stood still, sweat glistening on his skin. The tribe breathing hard behind him. A warm breeze swept past. A final ember drifted upward. Aryan's silent signal, the danger had passed. Tonight, the tribe moved toward higher ground, reaching a rocky outcrop overlooking the plain. There, beneath a sheltering overhang, they built a small fire, not for light, but for warmth and for the comfort of glowing safety. Karen sat at the front of the shelter, watching the grasslands below. Torak placed a stone beside him, a gesture meaning boundary held. The tribe rested, breathing slowed, shoulders softened, hands lowered. The moon drifted west. Stars brightened overhead. 1,000 ancient lights watching over them. Tonight, the Titan Howlers tested the tribe, measured them, let them pass. But the plains were changing. The beasts were uniting. A greater shadow was rising. Something that would force Karen's tribe to evolve, to endure, to remember the fire within. For in this world, survival was the first language of humankind. And this night, the night of the Titan Howlers, was only the beginning.